Dub C here, we're back with another MRE ration review. I was out on a hike, I seen this awesome clearing. So I figured, why not bust out a ration and review it? So today I got the Latvian Menu 3. I don't know much about this ration, but I'm really excited to bust open and see what we got, because I seen there's some rye bread in there and I'm a huge fan of rye bread. So let's open this up and see what we got. Okay, this is the Latvian Menu 3, Field Ration 3. It looks like it has a couple languages in the front. Including English, because I can see it's got porridge, blueberries, meat stew with pearl barley. Really excited to try that out. No peelable seals that I'm aware of, so go ahead and just cut it open. Let's see what we got. So right off the bat, we got the main. It's in a can form. Looks good. I don't know if that's leaking or it's kind of weird. We got accessory kit. Hold off on that. Got two jam, or looks like a black currant jam and a honey. I think I've had that brand from a Lithuanian. This is the blueberry porridge. So very cool. I'm happy to try that. We got our stove and some fuel tabs. Looks like a rubber band. We'll make that up and cook our main on it. Oh, there we go. There it is. The rye bread. I'm really excited to try that out. Nice. Got some cashews, almonds. Nice little trail mix. Oh, my bad. This is the... It's like maybe the port. Oh, this is the candies. All right, cool. So there's some candy. I'll have to see what kind it is, and that's it. So bust in the accessory kit and see what we got next. Okay, for the accessory kit, we'll bust that open to see what we got. So we have some sugar. Got another thing of sugar. Got a spoon. Actually got 4 coffees. So this got to be a 12-hour or longer ration. Strong and rich, so we'll be trying one of those out. Then we got some green tea citrus. Got a refreshing towel. And some power gum. So I folded up the stove. I'm using my Czech mess kit top to stabilize. We got some safety matches. Looks pretty safe. And some Esbit little stove tabs. It's very windy, so we'll go ahead and try to use these safety matches to light this. I made a little formation out of the Esbit cubes, so I can just hopefully catch it quick with one. No such luck. Alright, got my stove lit, so let's go ahead and start cooking our main. Bust this open real quick, see what it looks like. It's like a beef and barley. Stove all working, main cooking. One thing about that is, so I'm cooking the main, and then I also have this like a blueberry porridge, which I guess you could be eating at a different time, but if you want to eat it all together, you're waiting to warm that up, and you're also waiting up to make coffee or tea. So one burner is kind of rough, but we'll make do. Open the porridge up because I do want that right now. It says add 100 milliliters of hot water. Looks pretty good. Let's add to this pan and wait for the hot water. We got some candies. I think they're caramels. I'm not sure. So we'll try those out and see how they are. And then we have the rye bread. It's like vacuum sealed. I'm very excited to try this. If I can open it. I have to get my knife. Knife again. It's very dense, and I've heard that before, but this is, far better than wheat snack bread from what I've heard, so I'm really excited to try this out. Bam. So I just went ahead and busted out my jet boil. The 3 fuel tabs I put in there for the main. they're cooking there good, but I think it's just going to be just enough to warm that up, let alone hot water for the porridge and hot water for the coffee. So you'd have to have an alternate source like a fire or other fuel tabs. So I'm going to bust these cashew kernels and almonds. Put them right here for now. Doesn't look like they're roasted or salted. That's okay. And then we're going to try and split this bread up real quick. Hopefully it splits. Oh, it's definitely dense. Maybe I get the knife. Don't want to damage it, but definitely want to split it without cutting myself. Alright, I just went ahead and cut it with my knife. I definitely want to try some of this black currant jam on it. It's really interesting. It's kind of spaced out. Real thick jam. I love black currant. We don't have access to it in here. But definitely give this a shot real quick on the rye bread. Alright, that bread is awesome. You have to love rye bread, but the black currant jam, the black currant is very sour with a little bit of sweetness. It's very good. It has little seeds in it, tastes like. And that rye bread, so good. That is far better than wheat snack bread or anything we have in American MREs. Go ahead and try some of the honey on there. Might as well. Honey's looking pretty good. Getting a little bit chunky right here, but that's okay. Take a little piece of this. All right, here we go. Okay, the honey is equally amazing on the rye bread, but I do prefer the black currant jam. It's so good. But again, that rye bread makes the meal right there. I'm really excited to try that with the main. We got the hot water ready for the porridge. It says add about 100 milliliters water. Give it a stir, and then let it sit to reconstitute. It says to cover it. Let's see if I can get something to cover it. And then we got hot water for our coffee. So set that up real quick. This is a really good ration, but I've seen some difficulties out here on kind of just out and about. Got that. Mix the coffee, and we are ready to go. Looks like the main's about done. All right, we just covered blueberry porridge, and then we'll try our main out first. Gonna eat the porridge as a dessert. Look at that. Cooked up really well. Smells fantastic. Let's give it a bite. Do not have to worry about flavor with this one. Full of flavor. All the juices just soaked right into the barley. Big chunks of meat. Very, very, I mean, it's a little bit salty, but still very savory. Very enjoyable. I'm gonna try some of this trail mix. That's still pretty hot. So we got the cashews, almonds. Doesn't look roasted or salted. Let's give it a shot. Almonds and cashews would be great to eat on the go. A little snack in your pocket, even for a trail. They're not roasted, not salted, just raw, but still really good. Go ahead and wash it down with some of this coffee. Coffee's very bold, not bitter. I didn't add any sugar to it because I prefer it just by itself. Let's go ahead and try some of the main on this bread. This is the thicker portion. I actually did have to slice it in half. Did not want to come apart by itself. This rye bread is, I just can't say enough good things about it. It goes with both savory and sweet. Let's go ahead and try this. Good as the rye bread is, that main is just fine by itself, and they in my opinion, counteract each other because it's a little bit like a sour taste of the rye, and this is already savory. They go together texture-wise, but flavor, it's a little offset for me at least. Now I'll go ahead and try one of these candies out real quick, and our blueberry porridge should be almost done. I'm really excited to try that out. It's a fan of blueberries, and oh, that's definitely not caramel. At least I don't think. So the blueberries and milk from Mountain House I really enjoy from American MREs. I wonder how that blueberry porridge holds up to that. Let's go ahead and give this candy a shot. I don't know if it's barberry. I don't know if that's translated to something, but it tastes like raspberry candies. Just a hard candy. Be a nice little treat. Cleanse the palate after the meals. So not bad. The time to try that blueberry porridge. So it's all ready to go. Put the the final stir. Has a natural, very natural blueberry smell instead of like the artificial. This looks like rice and blueberries, but let's give it a shot. Blueberry porridge is fantastic. I really enjoy the texture of it, the flavor, very light blueberry, very light sweetness, and just very natural. If you want more sweet, probably add the sugar to it, but overall I really enjoy it just how it is. This would be a great breakfast item or a snack. But it's time to get that mega bite, and we're doing a dessert mega bite this time. We've got the rye bread. We're gonna load up this, because like I said, the rye bread went good with the main, but I think it'll go better with this sweet treat. I'm gonna add some of this black currant jam, the rest of it. Get us a little dessert mega bite going. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, in my opinion, that rye bread is a great carrier for dessert and sweet treats like the honey, the black currant, and even the blueberry porridge. Put them all together, and even taking that black currant jam and put in the porridge, it would also help enhance the sweetness. But that rye bread just carried everything so well. Didn't go so well with the main, but that mega bite was awesome. Overall, this is a great ration. A lot of new elements and things. That's why I love finding new rations to try out. Just find these new elements, new items, things I've never tried before, and really enjoyed them. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. We'll talk more in final thoughts. So final thoughts on Latvian Menu 3. What an enjoyable ration. I really liked taking it out here, trying it out. I'm really excited to try out the rye bread, and it definitely met my expectations, even beat them. That's probably the best ration bread there is out there. Like a lot of people have said, I will be looking for more for sure. But overall, the main, any main I can open up and just eat without having to season or spice is a thumbs up for me. The rye bread was MVP. The mega bite, awesome mega bite. Putting that rye bread with the blueberry porridge, black currant jam all together. As I said, I think the rye bread went better with the sweet than the savory. The candies, just normal higher candies. The honey, normal honey. I will say they should have more drinks with it. They only had like a tea. They had 4 coffees, but I think like an isotonic drink would be good with it, or something like a lemonade or something like that would be really good. But overall, great ration. Had the stove, everything was set up, and there's lots of extras. So I'm guessing it's probably an 8 to 12 hour ration. But I'm really excited I got to try it. I'm gonna go and pack up and head home. So that's all I got now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.